Welcome back, guys, and in this week's video we'll finally reveal the paint to our BMW G80 M3. We'll give her a full experience with it and a quick recap of the history again and what we're going to do with it and what we have done so far. It'll also help out a lot if you could like and subscribe, because it'll help this channel grow so we can make more content for you guys. So first off, as you can see, the paint looks absolutely amazing. Just to clarify, the car is not clean right now. Because in this video we will be going to Fort Lauderdale and didn't wash it before, but yeah, the paint just looks absolutely smooth, looks OEM to me, and as you can see, there's no more scratches, no more dents, no more nothing. And if we go here to the front, we can see because before there was a color difference, because this one, the bumper was completely scratched up. The hood had a couple of dents here. They're completely gone, completely smooth. No more color difference. This looks absolutely amazing. And as you can see, the mirror caps also look brand new again. We got those repainted again because they had very deep scratches and were just completely almost gray and not black anymore. One thing that we still have to do are these window trims, because they still have the scratches here. We're gonna replace those. It's these three here, because we didn't want to paint them because they actually don't get painted. They're just OEM. They come black. So we're gonna get new ones from these. That's not a big problem to get those out. And yeah, the car just looks absolutely stunning and very good again. We're on our way to Fort Lauderdale right now to pick up a couple of car parts. And since we're already in the G80, we decided to film a little bit and also talk about the experience, what we have with the G80. As you've seen at the start of the video, we kind of walked around, showed you the new and fresh paint of the car, and we just want to kind of go around the car and give a full-on experience about it, kind of talk about it, and also kind of say what we find different to the F80. But that's also something I want to say. Next week we will post a video for you guys kind of comparing the F80 to the G80 to give you guys a better look on it, because there's definitely a major difference. So first of all, since we're already inside of the car, we'll start here on the inside, and just to look at it and to compare it to the older models, it definitely advanced a lot with all the digital all the little features that it has, the digital displays and everything. It also has the little function that you can turn up and down the music with just your finger, which is pretty cool. Do you need it? No, but it's nice to have. Also, like these little features down here where you can switch up and down the aggression of your shifting, and all other small features like the aggression of your motor, the steering, the suspension, everything is very nice and nice to have. If you're just looking for a car with power and everything, maybe not the right car. It definitely has power, but if you want something that's high-tech and something that's just up-to-date, this is definitely a good choice. But do you really need it? Probably not. It's definitely nice to have, but to compare this to the other one, we'll talk more about this in the next video, where we compare the F80 to the G80. There's definitely a bit more traffic right now because we're getting closer to the to downtown itself of Miami. But something that I still want to add is that not everything got better as the cars got newer. For example, the dashboard doesn't feel as high quality as it used to. That's something that they could change back to how it used to be. Or the trim itself definitely would look better as carbon fiber, which they have as an option, but I'm not too sure if the 2021 version had it as an option. But definitely that's something that they could have changed. But just looking overall, the interior just looks amazing. Seats and everything feel amazing. The leather, they're very comfortable. Steering wheel feels great. This is just very smooth with the digital screen and everything. So it's a very nice car overall. But looking at all the features which it has that you can like change, for example, the the engine, the damping, the steering, and everything. Just like there's a whole list that I can name you guys. But it might be nice for some people that know something about the car, that like cars, because they can like build it to how they want it, kind of. But for people that just got into the car and just kind of drive it, just from see as a car that they just take from point A to point B, it's not really a car that goes to you and like says what it has. If like, it's kind of hard to explain, but you kind of have to build it up to your own liking and everything. So it's definitely not the easiest. It takes a little bit, but it's definitely not something for everyone. But overall, it's definitely a nice car. Just it has the right amount of power. It looks great. It drives really good. Interior very nice, and just overall a very nice car. Something else that I don't really like about the G80 is just the very soft brake pads. We drove this car around 2 or 3 times now. After I just washed it, I wash it about twice a week, not twice or maybe 3 times a week. But the brake dust is just insane here on the G80. As you can see here, they take this, it's just completely dusty, which is kind of annoying. So, I mean, at this point, carbon ceramics definitely are better. But yeah, this is kind of one factor that I don't really like about the G80s is the brake dust, because the wheels just get absolutely dusted after driving it once or twice. Another thing I don't like about it is the exhaust. As you can hear, if I get a little bit closer with the mic, it doesn't sound bad. It's just, it could definitely have more after comparing it to the F80 or just hearing them both, driving them both. The sound of the F80 definitely stock is way better. The burbles and everything. The G80 does have an option in here. If we take a look inside, in here is this little exhaust button. If it will focus here, as you can see, it's green right now. That's for burbles and everything. It's just to open up the exhaust to have more burbles out, obviously. But at the end, it's still kind of quiet, which is also the reason, again, why we want to probably do a full catback or a mid-pipe, a single mid-pipe probably. But we'll see more in the next video, definitely on that. And also, again, why we want to wrap it. It doesn't pop as much. It definitely looks good. It doesn't pop as much. You can see more of the dirt on here. And cars that are wrapped, with the experience that I have with the F80, as it's after we wrapped it yellow. Wrapped cars are definitely easier to wash, because a couple weeks after we got it wrapped, it's definitely way easier to wash it, because everything just washes off and everything. It's way easier to handle. You don't get any lines. If the water drips down, you can't see those. So that's also a factor, again, why we want to wrap it, because as you can see, I just washed it a couple days ago, and you can't really pick it up on camera really good, but it is dirty and dusty again, just like the wheels. But that's also due to our driveway, because it throws up a lot of dust. But yeah, now we'll show you guys a couple of pulls. Hey guys, we're just gonna do a couple of pulls for you guys here, and yeah, let's get started. As you guys just saw, we did a couple of pulls in Mexico, and we can definitely tell that the car is fast and has a lot of power, which again is just crazy to see. because this G80 M3 or the G80 M3 stock makes 473 horsepower, 406 pound-feet of torque, and can barely catch any grip. And it's just crazy to see what other people do with these type of cars, because they mod them to 700, 800, 900 horsepower, which is crazy to see. Obviously they put slicks and everything on, they make it way less and everything, but I don't think that can catch more grip with just slicks. But it's just crazy to see what people do with these type of cars. Obviously this one's rear wheel drive, so all the power goes onto the rear wheels. If it's X drive, it'll help a little bit more. But if you're looking for more something to drift with, to go more in the corners and everything, definitely getting rear wheel drive, but it's a little bit more sketchy. But if you're looking for something to put more with power to, let's say, get off the line faster and everything, I would definitely invest a little bit more into the X drive. But besides that, it's again just crazy to see what people do with these cars. Also, just people, if they mod them like crazy, a lot of people tend to crash them because of all the power, and they don't really know how to handle it, which is just sad to see. But even stock cars, a lot of people crash them. Also, again, very sad. But as you can see here, and here, there's a lot of people that crash their G80s, not just G80s, G82s, and everything like that. But it's just sad to see, and that there's so many cars or G80s being crashed. But this one's in full tack right now. But sadly, I have some bad news for you guys, that I did also try something. I didn't try something stupid, but I'll blend in a picture here real quick. And yeah, I had to try it for myself. Everything was fine, but we'll talk more about that on the next video, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It will help out a lot if you could like and subscribe. Stay tuned and drive safe.